Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to JoeandZachSurvival. So, the unfortunate has happened. Hopefully you guys can see that, but it is snowing. So, I decided I'm going to make a series on what I keep in this box that's in the back of my car. Show you here. Just started. We're supposed to actually get, I think, 2 to 4 inches tonight. Here's my trunk, my very dirty trunk. So, I have a pair of gloves back here. I have some extra shoes. I have a bunch of tools. And I have a scraper that is in my back seat. But this box is my winter survival box, and I'm gonna bring it inside and go through it with you guys. Alright guys, there's the radar. I couldn't find an accumulation on here, but that's what it is. It's kind of like a big old donut. And I'm sure there's actually more outside of this circle here, because it kind of peters off all over, but because it is supposed to snow, I think, into tomorrow. But as you guys can probably see outside there, snowing away. And right on this tree here, that group of leaves, that's where the squirrels made their home. It was kind of cool to watch. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into my kit here. I don't have my tripod, so I'm just going to freehand it, but hopefully you guys understand. Anyways, so this is my kit. It's just a black bin that you can get at Walmart. It was only like $5-6, and it's waterproof, which is nice, and it keeps everything contained, which is really nice. And everything in here is based off of what I will need first versus last. So it's kind of in order of what I've used the most in the past. So here we go. First of all, you guys should all know this pack if you've watched our videos for a while. I made a video series on it. It's my EDC kit. It has a fire starter and a nice flashlight here. I have 2 flashlights in this pack. This one has batteries flipped onward, and the other one has batteries flipped offward. So this is my one on top, you know, my emergency, my first go-to bag is this one here. So you guys can watch that video. It's the EDC kit. Blanket. Although you might not think this is going to be a first priority, a lot of times what happens in my car is, wow, it's really low light in here. Ugh. A lot of times what happens with my car is in the back seats it gets really cold, and a lot of times if I have people back there, or you know, even if you're in the front seat, some people want a blanket. So I have this just in case anybody ever needs it. Another good use for this is if you have to climb underneath your car to work on it and it's snowed outside or anything like that. This is sure handy, you know, to throw down and lay on. So, and I don't think it's anything special as far as fabric goes. Yeah, 85% acrylic and 50% polyester. Hey, but it's made in the USA, so that's not bad. Anyways, back to the kit. I have a pullover hat, I guess you could say. And it's orange on the inside, camo on the outside, so it's kind of dual purpose. If I wanted to be seen, say it was snowing really hard and I had to walk, the blaze orange might be really nice. So definitely, you know, I use it for hunting too, so it's probably one of my favorite hats. I don't even know where I found this. I think I actually got it from my grandpa. You guys have seen him before on the channel with the, I think he cooked like lobster when we went duck hunting. The safety glasses. The reason why I put these in, they're not necessary, but I thought if it was really blowing out and I had to walk in it, if I had the hat on, you know, your eyes, it's sometimes you have to squint, and so I thought if I threw these on, it might actually kind of keep the snow out of my eyes, and if the wind was blowing, it'd keep my eyes actually warmer. And then also, you know, if I need to look under the hood of my car and I was afraid of something, like, you know, your radiator heats up and it was leaking or something, then it might be a good idea to have them on too. But just in case, you never know. These are light gloves, but they're actually pretty warm. They're Remington brand, and they have like the little, that's ours, but it's kind of grippy. So I haven't worn them too much, but I do like these gloves. The only thing I wanted to say is when they sent me them, or actually when I got them, my grandpa gave me these too. There's no clasp. It was two of the other sides. How funny is that? No big deal. This is one of the most important items I have. It's just a coat, heavy duty winter coat. It's the brand Dickies brand. And as far as materials go, it's 100% polyester all the way through. Lining, padding, and yeah, it's 100% polyester. So, although it's not wool, it will dry fast. I believe that's what polyester does. It's a very fast drying jacket, but that's probably my happiest item I have in here, the one that I'm most proud of. My jacket I wear every day is also plaid. It has a wool inside. I'm sure you guys maybe have seen me wear it before, but it has like a wool inner. It's very warm, very nice, very fluffy. So this is my just in case. And although I was like, oh, I'll never need this. Yesterday when I was going to the gym, I realized I just hopped in the car with my t-shirt on, and it's, you know, 7 at night. So this could be definitely helpful for me, because sometimes you just don't even think about it. And then we get kind of to the bottom of the barrel here. This is kind of stuff I carry with me all the time because I like to. It's not necessarily themed for winter, but it's just all around good to have. I got this is a Coleman handsaw, and I don't really have another place for it, so I like to throw it in my car just because, you know, you never know if you're ever going to need something like this. So it can be definitely helpful. This is the Walmart knockoff 550 paracord. It does have 7 strands, by the way, so you can see, but seems to work really nice. You can take the strands out too, so it's not all that bad, and it's cheaper. I have my favorite, also Walmart, Ozark Trail knife, which was actually in my EDC kit. I've replaced it, but this is the knife I like to carry in the bin. Knives are awesome to have, especially if you have string. You might need to cut your string. Here's the other flashlight. Like I said, it has batteries in it. They're flipped upside down, and it is on the bottom, so this is my more keepsake one. You know, don't check as much. It'll always work, well, you know, for a long time at least. I have a lighter, which in that EDC kit I also have a flint striker and matches. But I'm actually going to switch this out with a Bic lighter because this is like the off-brand ones. And these ones kind of, they're not the greatest. Their design is kind of poor. And, well, right there as you can see, I've been holding the button down the same and the flame just got real bad. So I'm going to be purchasing a Bic one to replace it. I have bungee cords. Like I said, this is kind of the bottom of the barrel, but bungee cords are great, especially if like your trunk was to come unlatched or if you wanted to hold something down. Another thing you could use is you could help other people on the road too. So if you see somebody with a problem, you know, this was only a couple bucks, so giving them a few bungee cords and being that good person for the day, that's always good too. This is definitely winter themed here. This is lock deicer. I have 2 bottles of it. Basically what you do with this is you stick the little end here in your lock hole and you spray it in there. It's like an alcohol mixed with like I think a silicone agent, and it happens to my car all the time. But if your locks ever freeze to where you like open your door and when you go to close it, it won't latch, you spray some of this in there, kind of work it around. It makes it faster. Otherwise, you know, you have to drive for until your car gets warm and it unthaws. So this is definitely worth it. And I have a second one here too, just because they're like only $2 a piece right now. So I bought two. Last year I only went through a tube, but my sister's friend, his car kind of does the same thing where the doors locked up, and I was able to help him, and you know, he was thankful for it. So I thought, if I ever see anything else like that, I can help somebody out, and I'll actually just give them the package with it in there. That way they know it's legit. And the best thing ever is these zip ties, or cable ties as they're called. I have two different types in this bag. They didn't come like this. I had to mix two bags together. The black ones are stronger, but they're more what's the word I'm thinking of? They break easier under tension, where the whitish, clearish ones here, they're a little more stretchy. So I thought, if I really need something to kind of hold on tight, these clearish, whitish ones will work out real good, because especially if it's really cold out, they won't have brittleness to them that the black ones will. So that's kind of all how it goes. You know, that lock deicer could be on the top, but it would probably slide down to the bottom anyways if this bin was how it was. But yep, I put this right in my trunk like you guys seen. It just sits there next to all that other stuff I have, and it's there just in case I ever need any of it. You never know what you're gonna need or when you're gonna need it, so it's good to have. The only thing I might want to add, I think, is some maybe chewy bars or something to eat, and then I was thinking water, but if it's kind of snowy, then it wouldn't matter anyways, I suppose. But I'm sorry that I had to do that freehand, but I don't have my tripod, so it is what it is. But hopefully I'll be able to give you guys some updates on the snow here, and I'm happy I was able to make this. I had already made it about 3 times this video, but I didn't like how it turned out. So yeah, so today turned out to be the perfect day. I'm going to upload it right now. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll give you an update on the snow later tonight, and hopefully tomorrow we'll have something to actually see, some accumulation. Thanks a lot for watching JoeandZachSurvival, guys.